I'm Mateusz.
And I'm Renata.
And we are the BC Cats. We are attempting to cycle all the way from Portugal to New Zealand.
Literally to the other side of the world.
In the last episode, we struggled to accept the hospitality of the Algerian Gendarmerie, who wanted to follow us absolutely everywhere. Fortunately, we managed to get away a few times and experience the real Algeria, with all the good and the bad it has to offer. Finally, we made new friends from Cyclotourisme Bou Saada, who hosted us and gave us the full experience. Culture, food, and best of all, our first taste of the Sahara's sandy dunes. They really made us feel at home.
In this episode, we will leave the desert, heading into the mountains and back towards the sea. But not before we experience the harvest in Algeria's date capital, Biskra. We will visit the stunning balconies of Ghoufi Canyon and learn about its Berber history. We will pass through the ancient Roman city of Timgad and end up in a police convoy in the middle of the night.
But for now, it's time to leave Bou Saada and our friends behind. After cycling the last few kilometers together and the final goodbyes and see you agains, we set off towards Biskra, alone again.
Or so we thought.
We made it 15k, and as we were, as the friends were leaving us, the police came. They asked where we're from, blah blah blah. So they let us be. We just showed the passports. They didn't even write anything down, note anything down. And I don't know, not 5 kilometers later, we come to a little village and stop for a little lunch. As we are sitting there, eating, the same car arrives, and yeah, of course we knew it's for us. I think they're there. We need to go.
Yes.
I think we have escort. Yeah, I think in the end we have an escort. Yep. Our friends in green are still here, which is they lied again. Depressing. Stressful day because again we got the escort and spent half the day arguing about us not having an escort. I think we still enjoyed the day.
The views were one
These
of the
were
best.
stunning.
One of the best days.
Very beautiful views for the Saharan Atlas. And well, we got to the town of Ouled Slimane. This is where we will sleep. And there's charging there. There's light, there's everything. It's very comfortable. And we genuinely could not be more thankful for the contact from our friends from Bou Saada. So we will spend the night here and it's great. We are very happy. Sunset in the desert.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is like a truck stop on the main road. There's 100 food joints, each of them worse than the last one. We tried to eat here. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. This is ridiculous. We go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
We didn't know it then, but we were about to see the reason for so many flies. Dates.
Show. C'est joli, hein? Oh. Shukran.
We are passing through the town of Tolga, getting close to Biskra, which seems like the the date capital of Algeria. We didn't know that. Everything here is dates, and everything around is date palms. And funnily enough, we are here exactly in date date season. It's fun to be in the dates. It's very good travel food, a lot of energy, and travels quite well. They're processing dates here, processing dates there, and there. This is how the dates grow, and they are absolutely everywhere. All that street, all the green you can see there. What a good time to be here! Salam alaikum, it's very, very hot, but also very beautiful. There's flies everywhere. One just crawled across the lens, so we're still dealing with the flies.
If you've enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can stay updated with our progress across the planet. If you want to help us along and buy us a coffee, you can find all the links in the description below.
The next stop was Ghoufi Canyon, and after finally spending the night under the stars, we set off early to see it in the sunrise.
I can't pose for picture, so this is my phone.
It's not a picture, it's a video.
Sorry. Even worse.
Even worse.
So bright.
So bright.
Not good. Oh.
Brrr. We wanted to venture into the canyon on our own, but turns out the police escort reached even all the way down there. But we got lucky. Rachid, a local guide, stepped in and rescued us from the escort. And instead, we got a whole tour for free.
Traditionnel berbère. On les appelle Haf Chaoui. Haf Chaoui. Voilà.
C'est joli.
Avec la capuche aussi.
Ouais.
Avec la capuche.
Ouais.
Tu vas la porter. Ensuite, je te donne le jbin. Vous allez le mettre pour prendre des photos.
Ah, ok.
Ouais. Allez, donnez-moi aussi ta main. Voilà.
Traditionnel.
Quel fruit qui vient dans ta tête se trouve ici. Et aussi, il y a des palmiers. Maintenant, les devenez vierges. Comment?
Rachid told us all about Ghoufi, how the Berber people used to live at the bottom of the canyon and used its unusual ecosystem and the many natural water springs to their advantage. We also learned about the area's famous landmark, the Ghoufi Balconies. It's a long-abandoned 19th century hotel carved straight into the wall of the canyon. And even though it's falling apart now, there are plans to bring it back to its former glory.
C'est très calme, hein?
No.
No, you can see. Oh, with the LEDs. Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, and I'm having everything.
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 Everything in the shop.
Yes. Everything looks very spicy, but it looks delicious also. We made it to a very special place, Tighanimine Gorge, and it is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning, as you can probably see.
Yeah.
One of the most beautiful places in Algeria.
Yeah.
It is a very special place. It's also very windy. You can probably also hear that.
Yes, but
Tailwind.
First time
surprisingly tailwind,
in
yeah.
years. So
Let's go to the tunnel.
let's go. Tunnel!
Wow. Woo. What a mess. We are in a bed. After struggling all day with the police. But the hostel is nice, yeah. Auberge. It's much better than the Oran place. It's quite clean and bright and pleasant. Good night. We are leaving Aurès, and hopefully we already saw some police. Fortunately they didn't see us, so let's see what happens today. The views are great though. It's a very beautifully located town. It's a lot of climbing today. We need to get to 1,700 meters, and we are around 1,100 I think. So yeah, at least 700 up. That was dangerous, sorry about that. We're completely out of the desert now, I think, and in very alpine almost setting. A lot of high mountains around. We are very high up, like 1,650, and we are arriving to our highest point in Algeria on the whole trip so far. We've been pushing hard today. We want to get to our destination, to Timgad, as fast as possible, because we are in a, you could say, desperate need of some rest. But the views are great. The climb has been very nice so far. We came somewhere all the way from down in that valley. We are on top of the climb. It's 100 meters less. It's 1,700, not 800. Except on top of the climb, we met another car of the boys in green. They are just there, waiting for us. They wanted to follow us 10 meters behind. And there's both of us. We have completely different speed, completely different riding style. They said that they will a kilometer distance, a kilometer away from who exactly? We don't know.
We will find out.
So, let's see. Okay, another quick update, one of many. We made it to Timgad.
Because we don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have time, because we made it to Timgad, where we wanted to stay in a auberge, hotel. Everything is full, so we can't stay there. But there's another one in Shemora, 28k away, so we will try to do that. But it is quite far still, and it is already quite late, so let's see. But we did make it to Timgad, which is known for the Roman ruins of the
Where we are at the moment.
old Roman city, which we just so happen to be at. And 50 cents is the entry price, which is somewhat ridiculous.
Don't give them ideas. Good price, good price.
Very good price.
Isn't it big?
Yeah. So impressive that all these rocks were cut by hand.
What?
If you lay down on it, it would massage you.
Should I lay down here?
Yes, on the bits of column. I don't think they will use it again, so I think it's okay. It's fine. So probably that's all from our visit to the Roman city, to Timgad. And now we will need to deal with the sleeping situation and the police, because they were on our ass a bit about the sleeping situation. But we ignored them and went to explore the city. So let's see how that pans out now. That's our escort, by the way.